Right, let's take a look what might be happening. Okay, so first thing is your screen size is pretty large. So why don't you change your canvas to 600 by 400 on line 8? Okay, so scroll down. I think you might be missing some code because we had more code than this from the last class, I believe. I think we had more code than this. Well, let's see. Is anyone else here? Let's check if any of the other folks are here yet. Okay, still just myself. Okay, now I see Sochi joining. Hi, Sochi. Although Sochi will not even have the code because it wasn't here in the last class as well.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Sochi. How are you doing?
Huh, sir?
I said, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, sir. How about you?
Very fine, thank you. All right, so are the other folks joining?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to join. I'm trying to tell him.
Okay. So to me, I think you might be missing some code because I think we actually did a little bit more than this last week. Well, let's see. Uh, let's see when the others show up. You can stop sharing for now. Let's just wait for the other folks to show up and then we'll take it from there. So if you want to get the others to join, please let me know.
Okay, sir.
Please hurry, ask them to hurry up as well since we are almost 10 minutes in. Okay. Hi, Adunu, can you hear me? So Adunu, can you share your screen? Can I see where your own code is at? Can you share your screen? I want to see what code you have. I want to compare it with what Timmy has. Because I believe we did more than what Timmy currently has. I don't know, can you hear me? Okay. Well, maybe what I'll just do is I'll just need to start now. We're already 10 minutes in. The other folks will need to watch the video for them to catch up. Okay? So Sochi, you can hear that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. I'll just go ahead. We're recording already so they can watch the video. All right. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen and then show us the code that I expect we should have
Oh my God,
right
it's a
now.
glitch. I don't know. Whoever does it.
So right now, the code I expect us to have should be something like this. You should have your setup, which we're not changing. You should have your draw. And on the last line of the draw, you should have a rectangle. So to me, do you remember I was doing this rectangle last week with bar X? No, interesting. Okay, let's take a look. So let's take a look at the video from last week. Let's take a look at the video from last week, just to be sure we're all on the same page. And we go to your videos, unless I'm the one missing something. And then we go to live classes. And then we go to last Saturday was the 29th. Okay. So let's see, 29th. And this was a video from that class. I remember pasting the code in CodeShare for us, and I told us to copy it. Okay, so no worries. Maybe I'm the one ahead of the class. All right, no worries. That's fine. So, Sochi, we did some stuff last week. Okay, Adela, thanks. Which was me explaining variables again to us. All right.
Yes, sir.
I'll put the link for the video in the chat so that we don't have to go over that for you. But please ensure you and the other guys watch that video, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. So I think I was the one who's ahead of all the other folks, but no worries. Let's go back to our P5JS. So currently, most of us, what we would have would be, let me remove this. Or let me just comment it out. You should have a ball still bouncing across the screen, okay? Like that. All right, so Timi and Adeloa, that's what you have, right? The link for CodeShare, no worries. I can paste the link for CodeShare, but I think the code you would have might be, okay, no. This is not the right CodeShare. Don't worry. I'll get everybody the code, okay? Or eventually. So you should have a ball bouncing across the screen. Sochi, is that also correct for you?
Yes, sir.
All right, Timmy, can you confirm? And Adeloa, can you confirm the same? that you have the ball bouncing across the screen. No, it just falls. Okay. All right, so let's try to tackle whatever issue Timmy might have. Timmy, share your screen again. Let's try to fix that so that we're not layering new things on top of that, and then we have more work. Okay, so we have 600 by 400. All of that is correct. I think I said something about this last week. You can see on line 20 and 21, you don't have any code inside your if statement. So go to the end of line 20, press enter, and type X speed space asterisk equal, which okay, let's just break it down. Just do equal X speed asterisk -1. Asterisk -1. Asterisk. You need to put an asterisk in between before the -1, not X speed -1. This is X speed -1. What we want is X speed multiplied by -1. So X speed asterisk -1. Put an asterisk before. Okay, I'll put it in the chat for you. You'll definitely have it. Star. People call it star, but it's asterisk. I've pasted it in the chat so you can copy and paste. Okay. Now on line 23, go to the end of line 23 and press enter. And then y speed equals y speed multiplied by -1. Asterisk -1. Yeah, there you go. So your ball should bounce now. Okay, Adelua, you also don't have the code. Interesting. Okay, so to me, you're good, right? So Adelua, you share your code. Let's see. Share your screen. Okay, I understand now. So what are you using right now? You don't have the code at all. Okay, then you just need to listen and watch then. If you don't have the code at all. Okay, no, let me just I can give you the code itself. I'll paste it in two batches. Okay, for you. I'll do up until setup and then after setup. So I'm going to paste the code twice. So that's the first part. And I'm sending you the second part now. All right, are we good? So Adelo, I'll copy that as well. Go see how you're doing.
Well, I'm doing fine.
All right. Well, please, let's get to class early so that we don't keep waiting, okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right, Adelo, quickly copy the code so that we can proceed with the stuff we want to do. So Adelo, you can't now. Well, you all have the code, so I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys see the screen? Can you guys see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can.
Oh, cool. So I'm going to ask some questions. Assume that you want to draw a paddle on the screen somewhere here. How do you think you can do that? A paddle. A paddle is actually what? This is just this is not 3D, this is just 2D. So a paddle is really what? What's a paddle? Can anybody think about it? What's a paddle if you are drawing it in 2D? What's a paddle in 2D? Can anybody think of what it is? Quickly, please, let's respond. Anyone, any thoughts, please? Someone? Okay, someone said something. Oh, well, Adelua, then maybe you just watch. Okay, right now, I wouldn't want to get into fixing that. Okay? So, a paddle is just a rectangle. Yeah, to me, you got it right. That's correct. A paddle is just a small rectangle. So, who can draw a paddle on their own screen somewhere here? Now, if you're observant, I've already given you the answer. If you're observant. Has anybody been able to draw the paddle? Okay, because time is already fast spent, I'll just draw the paddle here. Look at line 33 on screen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just rect. It's just a rect. So look at line 33. So yeah, to me, you're correct. You're correct in both the response and how we're supposed to implement it. So all there is just draw a rectangle, just like what I have on line 33. So please, everyone, go ahead and do that. And then let me know once you've done that. Either send the chat done or unmute and speak. Are we done? Kosi, Sochi, Timi. Are we done, guys? I need a response. It's just one single line of code.
Bro, what's the code we got put, bro?
Sorry?
No, I was talking to somebody else. No, sorry, sir.
Timi, have you completed yours? We're moving pretty slow. It's not letting me open the slide anymore. What do you mean by the slide? Do you want to show me? Can you share your screen and show me? I don't understand what you mean by the slide. Were you using Chrome before or you are using Edge? I'm not sure what happened there. That seems to be a computer problem. So, okay, let's do this. Can you share your screen and give me permissions to control? Your code resetted. Okay, that's fine. Take a look at the charts. I've pasted the code in there. Take a look at the chart, 10:19. That is 7 minutes ago. I pasted the entire code in there. Kosi, Sochi, I'm not hearing from you guys anymore. I'm just asking us to add one line of code. So I'm not, that shouldn't take us so long. All right, Kosi, can you share your screen? Let me see what's going on. Kosi, can you share your screen?
Okay.
So me just scroll up in the charts. It's there. I pasted it at, oh, okay, I see what you mean. All right, no worries. That means it was only at the one I got it. Let me just send it to everyone. Okay, seems like a lot of us are missing a lot of codes. What's going on? Seems a lot of us are missing lots of code. So Adelola, if the code is not working, fix it. That's part of learning. It should work. It's either you didn't copy something or you added something extra or you pasted it in the wrong place. But the code should work. But if it doesn't work, I want you to fix it. So I'm pasting the code in the chat now for everyone. So to me, do you see it now? All right. Okay, so it looks like what we're going to do in this class is try to fix everybody's code. And then maybe we'll draw the rectangle. So after you've pasted it to me, let me know if it's working or not. Adeolu, share your screen. It's not working. All right, share your screen. Yeah, there should be something missing. Well, not exactly missing, but I expected you catch that. Scroll all the way to the top. Okay, so it says unexpected identifier X. Scroll down. So where is it complaining? Okay, I see what it is. Can you delete that? Again, okay, now you're also doing something wrong. I sent you the entire code, but from what I see here, you have two draws, two function draws, right? You have two function draws. Yeah, the code is working, but definitely something is off here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to request control, all right, and try to clean up the code. All right, so yeah, just hold on to me. Don't do anything. Just wait for me. So your setup is correct. Let's do this. Let's tidy the code. You have a function draw here. And inside that function draw, you have another function draw inside of it, which shouldn't be. You should only have one function draw. So this other function draw is not useful. Your code should still work. Okay, so your code is working, right? So all you need to do is now to draw the rectangle. Timmy, can I see, no, I've just seen Timmy. Adelua, can I see yours? Can you share your screen? Okay, so you didn't paste all of the code I sent. You just pasted the last part and you didn't even paste it right as well. So you need to remove everything that you have here. Go back to the code I sent. Copy everything. All right. And paste that properly here. Isaac, your code was working last time, right? Is it still functional? You're trying to find it. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, Dilwa, go ahead and paste. The code is in two parts. I sent two parts, and I think I mentioned that earlier, that I'm sending two parts. You will see the very first part that starts with the let statements, which is where we're defining the variables. You've not copied anything. That's why it's not allowing you paste. So you need to go copy. Isaac, have you found it? Sochi, is there some problem with your code? Kosi, is there some problem with your code?
Yes, there's some problems with my code.
All right, so Adelua, don't copy it. You're just this is just the, okay, just hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me make it easy for all of us. I'll say, I sent us a code share link last week that we all used to grab the code. So I wasn't expecting that we would still have issues with this today. So I'm going to, anyhow, give us all of the code in a code share link. So I'll send us the code share link. And again, I've explained the code several times. So I expect by now, if you have a problem with it, you should have an idea how to fix it. But anyhow, I'm sending us a code share link. Click on the link and you'll be able to grab all of the codes. So Adelua, okay. Use the code share link. And please just copy stuff, okay? Don't edit the code share because any change you make to the code share would impact everyone else. So that's the code share link, everyone. Go to the code share link, copy the code in that code share link and paste it. Don't cut from code share, copy from code share and go paste it in your P5JS page. And replace everything you have here, everything. Isaac, have you found your codes? Okay, someone just cut the code. I said copy. Someone just cut the code. What I said was copy. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't copy this. Don't copy all of this yet because all right, now you can copy this. You can copy what is there right now. Don't cut, copy, and don't change anything. Okay. So to me, for anyone who has already copied the code, now add the bar to the code. Just like I said, the bar is just a rectangle. Once you have this new code that I gave you, you should have the ball going across the screen. So Sochi, can you share your screen? Let's see what you have.
I couldn't even hear you. Mike.
Sorry, say that again.
I didn't hear you very well.
You didn't hear me very well. You've not
Yeah.
said anything since I said, can you share your screen? Okay, Isaac is sharing now. Okay, Isaac, that's fine. That works. Cool. Sochi, can you share your screen? That's what I asked. Share your
Okay,
screen.
so
Let me see where things are at. And how about Chibuke?
two comments. So you can't really join. He doesn't have a laptop anymore.
He doesn't have his laptop anymore.
Yeah, it broke.
It broke.
Yeah.
Okay, so is he joining as an equal just uh watch over someone's shoulder, right? So that he doesn't miss out on everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kosi, can I see us?
Okay.
Okay, so that's working as well. Let me see. I think some of the other folks. I'm trying to, I think some other folks may have mixed up or they need to join. So let me just check that. Okay, so Kosi is good, Sochi is good, Isaac's good. So we all should be fine now. Okay, cool. So what I said is now I want us to, once you have that code, all right, what I want us to do next is to draw that bar on screen. So who's able to do that? Who has been able to do that? Anyone? I want you to draw that bar. You can see on my home screen there is a white bar. I want you to put that bar on screen as well.
Yeah, that's a rectangle. So
Sorry?
it's a rectangle, right? It's a
Yes, it's a
rectangle, right?
rectangle. Yes, correct.
So we put rectangle.
Well, that's what I want you to do.
Oh, you want us? Okay.
I want you to do as well. Timmy, have you been able to do it? It's just one line of code, guys. And we've done rectangles before. Sochi, have you?
Almost.
Kosi? Kosi, have you been able to draw it?
I've done it, so.
Okay. Isaac, have you been able to do it? Josh, you guys are coming in very late. Okay, Isaac is doing it.
Sorry about that,
Simi?
sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Timmy, have you done it? You made it, but not in the right place. That's okay for now, as long as you've been able to do the triangle or the rectangle right now. So Isaac, I believe that tells me you've done it, crossing the finish line. Timmy is done. Sochi's done. Kosi, how about you?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Adelu, how about you? So, Josh, what we're doing is we're trying to continue from where we stopped last time. And I said, I want us to draw a rectangle, as you can see on screen,
Okay.
which is supposed to be a bar that we need for our game sometime later.
All right. Sorry about that. Coming in late. I actually forgot we had class today. I was
Okay,
eating.
all right. You're getting very comfortable with the holiday rights. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down for those who are still yet to do it. You can see exactly the code that is required on line 33. Your own coordinates may differ, but rect 380, 350, 80, 10 should get you in the ballpark of what we're looking for. All right. I'll need to move so at least we would have achieved something. We want to be able to move this rectangle left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. So if we wanted to move the rectangle left and right, we will need to use a variable for one of the values here. So which value should we replace with a variable to be able to move the rectangle left and right? Adelua, don't look for the code for the bar. Make it work. Add it yourself, okay? Even though the code is there, the effort you should make is in adding it, okay? Not to find the code. That's last resort after you've tried, okay? But again, it's on line 33. All right. So my next question was, we need to introduce a variable for us to be able to move the bar, this rectangle, left and right, when we want, eventually when we get to that point. Which of these values should we replace with a variable? 380, 350, 80, 10. Anyone, quickly, please. We're almost out of time. Okay, I'll call someone. It's just 4 values there, and it's easy, really. So, Isaac, which value should we replace with a variable if we want to be able to move the bar left and right? You need to think about it for a second. Isaac.
So what was the question?
What was the question? Isaac is not paying enough attention. Okay, anytime I hear that, I know we're not paying enough attention because I've repeated the question like 3 times. Question is, this bar, we want to be able to move it eventually to the left and right dynamically, okay? So I'm asking, for us to do that, we'll need to use a variable so that we can increase that variable and decrease that variable. All right. So which of the values in the rectangle do you think we should replace with a variable for us to be able to move it this way and that way? This way and that way. That was my question.
I do not know, sir.
Okay. Kosi, which one should we replace with a variable?
The 10.
Sorry? The 10. Okay, so if we replace the 10 with a variable, that will change the height. Okay, is it the height we want to change?
No.
Okay. All right,
Change
so
the 80.
the 80. Okay, Isaac says the 80. That will change the width. That will not move the bar. Now we're eliminating stuff one after the other. Let me go on to someone else. Timmy, which one should we change? If we want to be able to move, remember what I said is move the bar left and right. The 10. All right, so let's think about this, guys. Let's think about this. If I want this bar to come here, okay, now to me, yeah, the 380, which is correct. We need to only change the x-axis, all right? Because if I change this value now to 300, you will see the bar move. Okay, you can see the bar has moved, right? If I change it to 30, you will see the bar move. Now it's disappeared off screen. If I change it to 130, not Q130, there's no Q130. You can see the bar is at the edge. So what we need to replace is this, which was 380 originally, but we'll introduce a variable. So we scroll to the top. That's why on line 6, we have that. Let bar x equals 380. So you can see after ball size, I added a new line, typed let bar x equals 380. Now I'll come down to the rectangle and just replace the 380 by bar x. So please, let's do that. Most of us should actually have that line 6 because it's actually in the code I shared with you. Oh, no, maybe it's not there, but I think I removed it so as not to give away the clue early enough. So on line 6, after ball size, create a variable, call it bar x, and set the value to 380. And then where you drew your rectangle, change the first value, which is the x coordinate. Change it to bar x instead of the 380 or whatever fixed value you had there before. Now we need to move faster. We need to move faster. So have we all done that, please? Let's quickly do that. Done, done, done. Cool. Done. Sochi, Josh, Michelle, Kosi, Have you guys also done that?
Yes.
Done.
All right, cool. So because of time, I would not go through explaining this, but you can see after my draw. Remember what I said is after my draw. That means the draw opened, the draw closed. I created a new function, and it's called function key pressed. Note the way it is, lowercase k, capital P. All right, I type this in. So please type this code. I want us to type it because if I paste it here, we'll copy and paste, but we're not going to pay attention to a few things. So let's type it. Function key pressed, double SED. All right, lowercase k, capital P. And then open a rounded bracket, which will automatically close. Go to the end, open a curly bracket, put an end, type enter or press enter, then type this code. If, open bracket, key code, lowercase k, capital C, equal, three equal signs, left arrow, okay, all left underscore arrow, all in caps. You close, then you open under curly, bar x equals bar x minus 10. So remember, capital P lowercase k for the key pressed. Capital C lowercase k for the key code. Left arrow, all uppercase. If you got it right, you will see this will change to magenta. This would also be magenta. So please, once you're done, let me know. Oh, I'm in the way of the code. Okay. How do I move that now? I thought that would be useful, but let me just share the code, the screen alone. I can't see it, so I wasn't able to move it. All right, thank you. One second, guys. Okay, let me share again. Something else is playing in the background, so I want to stop it. All right, so you should be able to see the code now. So everybody, please type out that code. Each letter, the way it is on screen, lowercase k, capital P, for key pressed, for the if key code, lowercase k, capital C, and you can see there's a bracket in front of it and a bracket after. If anybody is done, please let me know. I think someone might be done. Done, okay. So once you're done, click on the canvas, as in make sure you click on the canvas, and then press the left arrow on the keyboard and tell me what happens. Once you're done, click on the canvas and press the left arrow on the keyboard and tell me what happens. Isaac, what's it you noticed? Timmy, what do you notice after clicking on the canvas and you press the left arrow? Nothing. Okay, Isaac says it is moving. Timmy is unable to see anything happen. So yes, what you should see is you should see the bar move. Remember, Timmy, you need to ensure that you added this code on line 6. Let bar x equals 380 and then replace the bar x there. Okay, replace the bar x on that line and ensure what you have here is bar x equal bar x minus 10. I can take a look at your screen, but I'm just trying to not stop the other folks from not being able to continue. So please make sure, check all of those. Okay, so guys, give me 1 minute. Let's take a quick look at Timmy's screen, which might help everyone else. So Timmy, go ahead and share your screen. Let's take a quick look, quickly. So already you can see there's an error in your code, right? Because it's saying line 38. It's already highlighting something there. So what's the problem? Let's see. Let me just take control. Okay. So let's see what's the problem. Function, let's start from here. Is this working? Is this correct? Bar X. Okay, so Timmy, look at line 33. Your bar X, is the X lowercase or uppercase where you defined it at the top? Remember, variables matter, how you name them. You can't define a bar X with uppercase or lowercase and then come back and use lowercase. So click, now you got it. Cool. All right, so if you got it, you can stop sharing. Try to see if you can write the code to make it go to the right by yourself. Try to make it go to the right by yourself. Who else is done? Who else has been able to do that? I only have 2 of us that have been able to. I know, Michelle, you also came in a bit late, so I'm not sure where you're at. Josh?
Yes, sir.
Have you been able to do that?
I'm trying
Adelua?
to now finish making my rectangle so that the ball has a platform, like you can hit off, have like a platform.
Okay, Sochi, Kosi. Kosi, I think you're muted, but I didn't hear anything you said. Sochi, Kosi, who's completed that and got it working?
I'm almost done with it.
Almost. Okay, no, you don't need to make a new variable. You don't need to make a new variable to move it to. Remember, we're just moving it on the X coordinates only. So you don't need a new variable. It's the same variable we need. Think about it this way. When we're moving it left, what did we do to bar X? When we want to move it to bar, you're close, okay? But when we press right arrow, are we increasing or decreasing bar X? That's the question you need to answer. Are we increasing or decreasing bar X? That's the question. Okay, now, so does that work? If it doesn't work, check. Are there curly brackets you're missing? Are there curly brackets you're missing? Check properly. All of the code needs to go into the same key pressed function. You don't need to create a new key pressed function. From the code you pasted on screen, I can see a curly bracket missing already. From the code you pasted on this screen, I can see a curly bracket missing. Who else is done? We're out of time.
Am I like able to work on this like over the week?
Yes, you can, but I think drawing the rectangle and the other code, right, is right on screen.
Yeah. Okay, let me copy that down for anything.
The other code is right on screen, so it's not like there's an effort to get this working. Michelle, I've not heard from you where things are at, if you're able to catch up at all. So Isaac, I've seen your own code and everything is working, so you can sign out of class. But remember, I said try to make it go to the right. So please don't forget about that. Try to do that yourself. It's still not working. Okay, Simi, let's take a look again. Share your code quickly. Yeah, remember what I said. You only need one function key pressed. You don't need a second function key pressed. So delete the line 40 that you have there. Delete line 40.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
I did it.
Okay, hold on. I'll check. You also removed a curly. So add a curly to line 39. Add a curly to line 39. And now try. Click on the screen. There you go. All right, so remember, like I've always said, little things sometimes break your code. All right, Timmy, you can sign out. Anyone else who's ready can show me this. Can share the screen.
Yeah.
Kosi. All right, so Kosi, let's
Yeah.
see. Something is still okay. Yes, it is working, but okay, I'll fix this next week. But that's fine. So far, at least you got the idea. All right, Kosi, you can sign out. Sochi,
Yes, sir.
are you done?
Yes, sir.
All right, can I see?
Okay, sir.
Okay, we're still missing some things, unexpected end of input. And why is that? So what you've done is you've removed the curly. There should be a closing curly bracket on line 34. Remember, I said it a long time ago.
Oh,
When
sorry.
you open a door, you close the door.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Now there's still something else missing. Let's see what is that. You opened another curly, you didn't close it for the if statements. So online, well, depending on you just deleted it. You need to add one more instead of deleting the one that you removed. You're just supposed to add one more.
Okay. Like
Add
right,
one more. Add one more after that.
like right here or
Okay.
behind it.
Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. Now you see your code is back up. There might still be something missing. Let me see if I can take control.
Sir,
Fix
I'm able to work on this like at home, right? So
Yes, you
by
can.
next week I'll show you what I did because I wasn't here sadly because I forgot. So
That's okay.
all right, I'll see you later, sir.
All right. So Let's see. Yeah, you don't have bar X. Remember I said you need to create a variable on line 6. You skipped that bit. Okay,
Oh,
that's why you
shit.
don't have a rectangle. Let's see, do you have the code? Yeah, you didn't declare bar X at all.
Oh, shit.
All right, which you should have done on line 6. So declare your bar X on line 6,
Okay.
which is going to be let bar X equal, Michelle has escaped. Let bar X equal 360 or 380. Go ahead, do that. Let bar X equals
You
380.
said let bar X.
Capital X
Yeah.
equal sign. No.
Oh,
Look
equal
at what
sign.
you have above. Equal sign 380. 380. Okay. Now you have a bar. Click on the black screen, the canvas. Press your left arrow on your keyboard. And there you have it. Your bar is now moving. All right. Try to see if you can make it move to the right as well. Okay? But that's
okay,
a
sir.
second project. All right.
Okay.
Adelua, can I see yours?
So I can leave, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, bye, sir.
Bye. Adelua, can I see yours? Okay, so you're still typing the function key press, but you're still on the first line. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll share my screen, leave it on. You need to type the code, okay? I didn't send it to you guys on purpose because I want you to type it out yourself. Typing out code is helpful for you to remember and also understand the code. So I'm going to leave that for you for the next. Did you hear what I said? I said once I'm going to leave the screen on for you for the next 10 minutes, and then you can sign out once you've done that, okay?